Starvation is a theory in the disappearance of Bering Sea's Opilio crab. This is from the National Fisherman. It was published in December of 2023. The Bering Sea fleet fished a total allowable catch of 2.15 million pounds of king crab in October. Though the regulatory season runs until January the 15th, the fishery lasted until November 18th, with 31 vessels delivering nearly all of the quota. Weighing in at an average of 6.6 pounds each, the crabs were a bit larger this year than the average of 6.1 pounds during the 2021 season. The biomass estimates from the National Marine Service's trawl survey conducted last summer put the crab population above the threshold to set a quota and warranted the season this year. The fishery had been closed since 2020-2021 season. Exit vessel prices averaged $8 per pound. Overall, most vessels reported good fishing and did not have trouble catching this year's small quota. The eastern and western Bering Sea tanner carp fishery also opened on October the 15th and runs to March the 31st. The total allowable catch for eastern Bering Sea barraddie is set at 760,000 pounds. As of December the 5th, a fleet of 15 vessels had harvested 658,000 pounds, with an average weight of 1.17 pounds per crab, slightly larger than the 22-23 season. The exit vessel price is between $2.50 and $3 per pound. The dockside prices were the same for the western Bering Sea tanner fishery, but with a large quota and a smaller fleet, as of December the 20th, 7 vessels had landed 196,000 pounds of the 1.3 million pound quota. Overall, nearly all the vessels have reported slow fishing. As for the Bering Sea's missing Opilio crab, the most recent scientific theory is that more than 10 billion of them succumbed to underwater famine. Studies monitoring long-term water temperatures in the Bering Sea note that the Bering Sea has been warming gradually since 1854, with a spike in 2010, 2018, and 2019. At first, it was thought the crab couldn't survive in the rising temperatures, but in a recent study, it estimated that the crab could survive warmer temperatures, but the warmer waters jacked the crab's metabolism and suggested that there wasn't enough food to go around. The theory is supported by other surveys and fisheries related to data showing lower body weights, which indicate a shortage of food. As an added cause of their demise, the crabs may have migrated in search of colder water and the associated sources of food, only to wind up in areas supporting high concentrations of Pacific cod, a key predator. With sea temperatures running about 1.5 degrees Celsius above the long-term historical average, scientists and managers say it could take years of cooler temperatures to rebuild the population numbers that would justify opening a fishery. That's not a good outcome. That's not good at all. It would take years. Even if the water temperature got 1.5 degrees colder, it would take years for the population to build up to a level where they could have any kind of a fishery. That's not looking good, that's for sure. On the other hand, the Opilio snow crab fisheries in Canada is doing really well, it seems, as well as in Norway. Not sure what's happening on the other side of the Bering Sea in Russia, but there's no shortage of snow crab on the market. But the Bering Sea fishery is dead and not looking good. There was a small king crab season in the fall of 2023. It only lasted a very short time, just 2.15 million pounds. And the barraddie season lasted a little bit longer, but the quota was even smaller. Even when you combine eastern and western barraddie, it's just over 2 million pounds, which is not much when it's spread over an entire fleet. But as you can see, very few boats fished. Only 31 vessels fished the king crab. That's not very many, that's for sure, compared to what it was 20 years ago. It has become a dying fishery, and it's not looking good at the moment. Hopefully the king crab can rebound, but it's not looking good for Opilio, that's for sure. This is not good news.